how do you apply for a mortgage, you simply go to my website, the link is in the comments, and fill out the super easy peasy application. It's going to walk you through every single question. It should only take you 5 to 10 minutes, depending if you have to look anything up. And then I work my magic. And there you go. I kid. All kidding aside, actually what I prefer when I get a lead is I like to talk to my client first. So I would recommend, before you actually apply, talk to a couple lenders or talk to one lender, whatever your comfort level is, and have a conversation. They should ask you things like what you're looking to accomplish, why it's a good time, and they should be asking you questions more, not so much application based, but what your motivation is. They should be wanting to know more about you and what this means to you. Okay, that's what a good professional mortgage rep is going to do. They're going to get to know you as a human. And then they'll probably, what I usually do is after I have those conversations, is I send the link to my borrowers to fill out. But I need to understand first if there's going to be any issues or any potential problems that we need to uncover, or extra data that I might need to get. Or at least just understand. I learn more from a client by having a 30-minute conversation, not even, than looking at information that they put in. What I can also do is help guide you through the process of filling out the application online rather than just have you blindly go through it. So again, very first step in applying for a mortgage is have a physical conversation with a loan officer. Then the next best thing to make sure everything is spelled correctly, everything is done right, is to fill out that loan officer's online app. And I know that's crazy because it feels like an extra step, but many times I've done it myself when I would take applications verbally over the phone, and I will still do it, but M sound like N's, L sounds like I, whatever. You can invert numbers, you can invert letters. It's just easier if the borrower fills out the information themselves. We make sure I get 99% more accurate information that way, and that's what's going to improve your approval rating, is by having all the right information up front rather than me handwrite stuff and maybe missing something. But again, like I said, very first thing I want to do, I do want to have at least a 15-minute conversation with someone. Find out who they are. Let's get to know each other. Let them ask me questions and make them feel comfortable with the process. So that should be your first step in applying for a mortgage, is talking to someone and then filling out the application. That's just data entry. You can do it 2 ways. You can either do it on the phone with them, or you can fill out their application online or mine, and I'm happy to help you out with that. So that's it. That's all you have to do. When you're applying for a mortgage, you should have some documentation already ready. Don't be surprised if people need to ask for, or if the loan officer is asking for documents up front. I like to have all my documents up front. I like to have your pay stubs. I like to have your bank statements. I like to have your W-2s, your tax returns. Having all this information up front and ahead of time really does help the pre-approval process. And you should know it anyway. You should be ready to give it to it. Don't be surprised. So if you need to apply for a mortgage, like I said before, you simply click on the link below. I'll also put my Calendly link in there so you can schedule a 30-minute consultation if that's what you would prefer to. And we can go from there. Happy shopping.